Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. That was R2-D2 translating for me, saying, "Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is Star Scores, a weekly sci-fi show, and tell, but mostly show. And if you happen to want R2-D2 to translate something for you too, all you need to do is head over to r2d2translator.com. If you didn't happen to catch it in the Pirillo vlog over the past week, Diana and I went to our very first Star Trek convention, ever. And I don't just mean together, because I've never been to a Star Trek convention on my own or with anybody else. It was a first. I've been saving my impressions for this video, and I have to tell you that it was a different experience. It was interesting to see the stars of some of my favorite shows. Deep Space Nine fan here. I saw the actors who played Rom and Nog. The guy who played Quark wasn't around, though. Years ago, I gave LeVar Burton, the guy who played Geordi LaForge in The Next Generation, tech support from this very computer. I remember that night very clearly. He doesn't. We saw Gates McFadden and the kid who played Worf's son. Can't remember the actor's name. It was definitely fun to walk around and see these people, but I couldn't help but feel awkward, and not just because I was at a Star Trek convention. Trust me, I'm comfortable in letting my geek flag fly. In fact, I believe that was also the day I wore my Batman hoodie in public. And speaking of, is Batman considered sci-fi? Anyway, back to the awkwardness of the Star Trek convention. It just seemed that the actors didn't really want to be there. I'm sure they all loved meeting their fans. It's just that across the face of just about every one of them, I saw this glazed look appear. They were staring off into the distance, wishing they were somewhere else. Or at least it looked like they were wishing they were somewhere else. They were there in body, but I don't think they were there in spirit. Mind you, I didn't see that distant look of dismay on every actor's face, only some of them. And maybe I'm just disappointed they weren't handing out Romulan ale. That experience wouldn't necessarily hold me back from going to another Star Trek convention because it was kind of neat. We even got a couple of things when we were there. I, however, am not going to model them for you. I'm going to give that privilege to Diana.
I got Star Trek earrings. How do they look?
But how do they stick?
They cling on.
Here's the thing. Even if your wife or fiance or girlfriend isn't into Star Trek, I'm sure she'd still love these earrings. And the best part is, she wouldn't know what they were. Although God help you if she ever finds out. I also got this last week, although not at the convention. It's a replica of the communication panel seen on the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. Mounts on a wall near a door for that classic original Star Trek series look. That brings you back, doesn't it? If you want that product or any other product I showcase today, just check out the links in this video's description. One thing you can't really see is what I smell like, and that's a red shirt. I've been wearing the red shirt Star Trek cologne for years. In fact, I was wearing this the day that Diana and I met in person. I'm ready to die. See, because red shirt, when they would go down onto a planet's surface, was also known as cannon fodder. They were killed.
Brings back memories.
I get a lot of this stuff on Amazon thanks to earning free gift cards using go.tagjag.com/freepoints and go.tagjag.com/free-apps. You should know exactly where to find those links because they're not in a galaxy far, far away. Don't think that I forgot about last week's giveaway. The recipient is going to receive this in the mail as a surprise. Surprises seem to turn up in our mailbox every day. As a matter of fact, someone known as Master Tobus sent us this, the 10th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. Thanks, Todd. You knew exactly what I wanted because I put it on my wish list. Go.tagjag.com/wishlist. Let's take her for a spin, shall we? How does it turn? How does it work? That's when you say, "I know not, my liege. Consult the Book of Armaments."
I know not, my liege. Consult the Book of Armaments.
Close. Did you remember to rate this video yet? What about now? Looks like my camera may need an upgrade. Done! Where's the button that makes me more funny? In all seriousness, sonic screwdrivers are not a toy. They should only be used by Time Lords. And if you're sitting there asking, who? Exactly. The other side of it's a pen! But it's got UV ink, which means you can only see the messages that are written with a UV light. Over the past week, I sold a few things around the house, including my Pebble watch to Michael Caring. And, in response, he sent us this. It's not a Darth Vader shirt or a hoodie, but...
It's a Darth Vader apron. You can cook in it, wear it around the house. How does it look? Is it no longer manly?
Holy Sith! In the wide world of sci-fi, what do you want to talk about most? Let me know. And thanks again for rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this video. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper, so say we all.